you weren't into the Meg. You didn't like its action scenes or the green screen and the actors who really struggled with English. But maybe you liked Heart of Stone on Netflix, Adam.
God.
Did you like Heart of Stone on Netflix?
Did you like Heart of Stone on Netflix?
I believe I texted Joey before I unloaded a bunch of drama that was happening. I believe I texted him.
I want to know what that's a metaphor for.
I believe I texted him. Oh my God, Heart of Stone is so lame.
Yeah, it's so bad.
This literally is just Mission Impossible. Like for people who haven't seen Mission Impossible, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess if you've never seen a Mission Impossible movie or a Secret Agent movie, and you're like 12 and you like Gal Gadot, maybe this is a good movie for you. Yeah. But watching this, and I'm not saying Mission Impossible exists, so no other movie should be like that. But all during this movie, I'm like, wow, I've seen this done so much better. And recently, okay, so for story, I'm gonna try my best here. So she's in MI6, very multicultural MI6, but she's also in a different secret spy organization that uses a magic AI that knows everything. And these people have this ultimate AI they can take over the world with. They just want to stop crimes across the world. I'm like, oh, fuck you. You're going to use this for your own personal advantage. So there's like a mole in the organization, or MI6 team gets killed. And then she has to go up against the 50 Shades of Grey guy. And she's got to get the AI out of the hands of the bad guys. And then Glenn Close and BD Wong show up, and I think they fall in an elevator or something. I don't know. I kind of stopped paying attention toward the end of the film. And then it's Gal Gadot and another actress who aren't very good at English. And for the last half hour of the movie, I had to put subtitles on because I'm like, I can't understand what they're saying. Why weren't they just subtitles? Why were they not just subtitles? Well, I'm going to give credit to a later movie, Blue Beetle, for doing exactly what I'm suggesting. But yeah, Joey, how did you feel about Heart of Stone?
Yeah, was not impressed. Adam does movies. Adam hates everything. Joey C hates this fucking movie. All right, the plot, predictable. Same fucking thing as Mission Impossible. The characters are all predictable. And you know, I got a fucking bone to pick with this movie and Hollywood in general. Because like this movie leaves more for like a sequel or whatever, right? Every fucking film does that now. It's like, what is this movie gonna be like the first episode of a series now? Like, I feel like every single movie does that now. And it's just silly. It frustrates me. I'm upset. I'm manly and upset.
What are those movies with Chris Hemsworth people keep telling me to check out? The Netflix ones. Extraction?
Oh, Extraction. Yeah, I haven't seen them. They look pretty good.
I'm guessing Extraction 1 was good and got a sequel, and now they're like, we could do other action series, and for whatever reason, it's not taking off. This was a dud.
Yeah, big time.
Dude, I was so confused in the beginning because I guess I missed that she was in MI6 and a different organization. She's talking to...
Dude, yeah, it fucked me up so bad.
Were you confused by that, Adam?
Why are we talking about this movie?
Well, real quick.
It's just shovelware.
I was so confused because the guy from Army of the Dead, which sucked, and that prequel that no one fucking watched, and now Snyder fans are pretending they are excited for the next Netflix Snyder movie. It's like, you guys forgot Army of the Dead exists. So he's in the 3D hologram map thing that was stupid.
The Tony Stark Jarvis thing.
Yeah. And he's talking to her, and she's like, I'm going to need a parachute. And then she suddenly has one that's like all LED. And I'm like, wait. Is she in a computer program? Where did the parachute come from? Because she said she needed one, and then she magically had one.
No, he like gave her coordinates to a nearby one, I believe. She like jumped off the side of the hill and rolled for a while and snagged one from one of the locals who had this like high-tech version of a parachute or glider, whatever it is. I don't know.
That's stupid. That's stupid.
That's your problem with the movie. That's your logical.
I couldn't follow the movie.
Right after that scene, she glides down through all these trees and kills what has to be a baker's dozen of bad guys,
at least.
while the rest of her team unsuspectingly is coming down this ski lift, right? She has no more than 45 seconds to dispose of all these bodies and clean up the mess before they notice. And she does. No footprints in the snow, no blood. How is she doing this? It's so ridiculous, but whatever. I would just say Atomic Blonde is a really pretty kick-ass film.
Yeah, that was a good one.
A similar premise. If you're looking for a hot action, star that's not that old of a film, I would watch that. Heart of Stone doesn't need to. We don't need to waste time on this crap.
Didn't Charlize have like a Netflix movie too? That was like an action movies.
I know What's Her Nuts did from Guardians of the Galaxy, and that was terrible.
Yeah, Charlize was in a movie in 2020 called The Old Guard, which I guess was another one.
I didn't see that one. Was that good? Did you see it?
No. Oh. It was a Netflix original.
Tony, I'm not gonna read the comment here because we don't do that if it's not a paid comment. But I just want to say what really chaps my ass, and I don't know if you get this or not, but people that say Adam doesn't like any movies, and listen, you stupid little bitch. In just August alone, I liked Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I liked Oppenheimer. I loved Oppenheimer. I liked Barbie. I liked Talk to the Hand, which is what I'm calling it.
Well, hold on. You liked Barbie?
I kind of went back and forth on it.
Okay, Boys Month.
Yeah,
Boys Month.
Come on.
Does he not realize he got kicked off? Adam,
what?
I kicked you off for liking Barbie.
I was going through my list of the reviews I did this month, so I could keep going on a rant. But that's fine. I also like Gran Turismo and The Last Voyage. So that person can just jump. They can just
I think that person might be joking because they do that with me because they assumed I hate everything.
No, I took it personal.
Personal.
Okay.
Also, I'm pretty sure Mike in the stream was counting on his fingers all the movies you liked as you were listing them, just to make sure. But no, look,
out this year?
Look, I like Gal Gadot to a point, but she was a miscast in this role.
Big time.
She can't do the witty, charming one-liner stuff. Like, she's not good at it.
Well, she's not a good actress.
And she's not even like unironically good at it like Arnold was. Like, Arnold should technically not be a good actor, but for some reason it worked.
Well, he's did it. Charming, he's got that he's like Dwayne Johnson. They're good at kind of owning the screen. And Gal Gadot, however you say, I think it's Gal Gadot. You always say Gadot, but I don't.
Yeah,
I'm so used to saying Gadot.
Yeah.
But I feel
let's just say Gal Gadot. We'll say that.
Yeah, cool.
She's kind of downplayed beauty-wise in this movie, which is really the best card she has to play in Heart of Stone. And I want to say I do appreciate the title. Heart of Stone is a double pun because she goes by the codename Heart, and she also goes by the codename Stone.
Yes.
So there you go. That's one positive out of the film.
Nice. Good. Yeah, what else do I want to say about this? I will say, like, the blimp scene was like the only one that kind of caught my held my attention. I'm like, man,
with the Uncharted-esque fall.
Yeah, like, this would be a fun scene in like, a movie that doesn't suck. But for like in the moment, I'm like, this is kind of fun. Oh, and then she gets like two ladies of color to pick her up after being stranded. They have two of those scenes in a row. I'm like, am I watching the same scene? They literally recycled their own scene 10 minutes later. But yeah, it's kind of a mess of a movie. She is not the right leading lady for this type of film and this type of character. And everyone else was kind of wasted in this. Like BD Wong, Glenn Close, her death scene was pretty funny when she looked at the monitor and she knew she was about to die. Like that was it.